Hey friend, welcome back to Mind-Body Connection. I'm Carrie Smith, your host, your iced coffee sipping companion who definitely did not search and scroll cute summer outfits this morning for 20 minutes instead of doing the dishes. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm so glad you found me, and I really hope you find this meaningful and helpful. Hey, quick homework assignment. Go back and listen to episode 1 so you can get caught up and get to know me. Plus, find out why I decided to start talking into a microphone like I actually know what I'm doing. We're going to be spending more time together going forward, and I promise to make every minute count. And please stick around to the end because I've got some amazing tools that you can start using today to make life easier and way less stressful. And who doesn't want that? Okay, let's get started. I'm so excited. Today, we're diving into something that might just change the way you live your whole life. Mindfulness. Yes, that word people throw around like sea salt in a fancy kitchen, or how everyone became a mindfulness expert after watching that Netflix documentary. But listen, before your brain goes, oh, please don't make me sit cross-legged and breathe while thinking of nothing like some kind of Zen pretzel. Just stay with me. This episode is not about achieving a monk-like stillness or looking like those Instagram wellness influencers who manage to meditate in perfect lighting while wearing all white. I tried meditating in white pants once. I think I spilled coffee within 5 minutes. I should have known better. Okay, being a little more serious. This is about real life presence, the kind that helps you be fully here for your actual life, with laundry piles and brain fog and stretch marks, and that moment you realize you've been looking for your phone while you're talking on your phone. Raise your hand if you've done that. Come on, don't leave me hanging here. And to show you how powerful mindfulness can be, not the I have my life totally together version, but the messy real life version, I want to start with a story. Marissa is one of my clients, a mom of 3, part-time employee, full-time guilt carrier. Those are her words, not mine. She came to me frazzled, anxious, and constantly feeling behind. Does that sound familiar? Have you ever been personally victimized by your own to-do list? She said, I don't know how to stop. Even when I sit, my brain doesn't stop. It's like my thoughts are on some kind of hamster wheel. Now, Marissa's breakthrough didn't come in a therapy session or at some $200 yoga retreat where they serve activated charcoal smoothies. It came while she was sitting on the floor of her messy bedroom one afternoon. Laundry all around, toddler crying in the next room, her heart racing like she was being chased by a tiger. Except the tiger was just her own anxiety and whether she remembered to defrost the chicken for dinner. But something in her stilled. She knew in her spirit, not a voice, not thunder and lightning, just a gentle knowing. You don't have to fix this moment. Just notice it. She took 1 deep breath, then another, then 5 more. She cried, not because she was broken, but because for the first time in months, she felt her own presence again. She wasn't numbing with Netflix or scrolling through other people's highlights on her Instagram reels or rushing to the next thing on her endless list. She was just there in her messy bedroom with her crying toddler, with her racing heart, and somehow it was enough. That's what mindfulness gives us. Friends, not perfection, not a Pinterest-worthy life. Presence. Take it easy. Take it easy. Okay, that one was a little low. Before we go deeper, let me ask you, when's the last time you felt truly present? Not multitasking, not thinking about what's next, just fully here. So, what is mindfulness really? Okay, let's define this without making your eyes glaze over like when someone tries to explain cryptocurrency at a dinner party. Okay. Mindfulness is paying attention on purpose without judgment. That's it. It's noticing what's happening right now, not 10 steps ahead or 5 years behind. Not analyzing every text for hidden meaning or calculating how many loads of laundry you need to do before the week ends. It's pausing in the middle of doing dishes and realizing that your jaw is tight. Like, when did you start clenching your jaw? Were you mad at the dishes? Did the fork offend you personally? It's driving to work and noticing that you're gripping the steering wheel like it owes you money and you're about to collect. It's asking yourself, what am I feeling right now? Not what's wrong with me, or why can't I just be all put together and organized and remember to water my plants every day? You know, like Susie down the street. Side note, she doesn't. Trust me. Think of your awareness like a flashlight. Most of us keep that flashlight pointed at what we haven't done, what we fear, or what we regret. Or we're shining it on everyone else's lives through social media, wondering why our highlight reel doesn't even compare to their blooper reels. Mindfulness gently turns that beam towards the exact moment and says, hey, let's look here instead. This moment is actually kind of interesting if you stick around for it. Now, who here has tried mindfulness before and thought, well, that didn't work. I'm clearly broken. Come on, be honest. Here's the thing. If your brain wandered during prayer or meditation, congratulations, you have a human brain. It's like being surprised that water is wet. It's not failure. It's literally what brains do. They think. It's their job. It's like being mad at your heart for beating. The magic isn't stopping your thoughts. It's in noticing when they've wandered and gently bringing your attention back. Think of it like training a puppy. You wouldn't yell at a puppy for being a puppy, would you? Aww. Same energy for your wandering mind. All right, time for some brain candy that'll make you feel smarter at your next book club meeting. Your mind is not fixed. I know, revolutionary concept, right? Thanks to something called neuroplasticity. Your brain is constantly remodeling itself based on what you practice. It's like your brain is doing some home renovations 24/7, but instead of arguing with contractors, you get to be the interior designer. Here's how it works. Repeating anxious thoughts, your brain goes, oh, we're doing anxiety today. Let me build some superhighways for that. And boom, that becomes your default wiring. It's like your brain is really good at its job, but maybe not the job you wanted it to do. Practicing mindfulness, you're literally strengthening parts of the brain that help with peace, decision making, and emotional regulation. You're basically giving your brain a gym membership, but for calm. Mindfulness does some pretty incredible things. It strengthens your prefrontal cortex. That is the wise, grown-up part of your brain that helps you pause before sending that text you'll regret or buying something you don't need because it was on sale. It soothes the amygdala, your inner drama alarm that thinks everything is an emergency. You know, the part that treats running out of milk the same way as if you would treat a bear attack. Dr. Caroline Leaf calls this mental self-care hygiene. It's like brushing your teeth for your thoughts. And honestly, we're all walking around with some serious mental plaque buildup. Studies show that just 8 weeks of mindfulness practice can actually change your brain structure. 8 weeks. That's nothing. I'm pretty sure I've waited for that magic face cream from the shopping channel for longer. So you've literally been telling your nervous system, hey, you know what? You're safe now. You don't have to live in fight or flight mode like you're constantly being chased by deadlines or social media comparisons and the fear that everyone else has figured out adulting except for you. Picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing. Yeah. Here's something cool. When you practice mindfulness, you're not just helping yourself. You're modeling emotional regulation for everyone around you. Your kids, your partner, your coworkers. You become like a calm person walking into a chaotic room. Everyone feels it. And can we talk about how culture has made busy a badge of honor? Like we're out here competing in the stress Olympics. You only got 4 hours sleep? Well, I only got 3, and I had to wake up early to worry about things that might never happen. Mindfulness is basically saying, I'm dropping out of the stress Olympics. I'm going to be present instead. Now, let's talk about something nobody warns you about. Mindfulness isn't just a brain thing. It's a whole body renovation project. When you're stressing all the time, which, let's be honest, is most of us since 2020, your body is constantly flooding itself with cortisol. That's your stress hormone. And it's like having a friend who never knows when to leave the party. It affects your sleep, digestion, hormones, immune system, and your ability to lose or maintain weight. Yikes. Ever wonder why stress makes you crave chocolate and carbs instead of like a nice salad? Oh no, I want candy. Dun, 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 dun. Thank cortisol for that. But when you practice mindfulness, you switch into parasympathetic mode. That is rest and digest mode. When your body goes, oh, we're not running from tigers anymore. Cool. Let me actually digest this food instead of storing it as emergency fat for the apocalypse. That's when your body heals. That's when cravings fade. That's when you stop eating your emotions and start actually tasting your food. You don't need to earn calm. You just need to return to it. Okay, next we're talking about tools you can actually use. I'm so glad you're still here because this is going to be good. Okay, let's get practical because I'm not about to send you off into the world with just good vibes and motivation and a few musical interludes. You need actual tools, and I've got them. Here are 7 real-life ways to practice mindfulness this week. And I promise none of them require incense, silence, or those white linen pants that don't look good on me. The first one is the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding game. If you're feeling anxious and your brain is spiraling like a tornado made of worst case scenarios, stop and name 5 things you can see. So the coffee stain on your shirt actually counts. 4 things you can touch. So your phone, your hair, the steering wheel. 3 things you can hear. So hopefully it's not traffic, your neighbor's dog, your own heartbeat. 2 things you can smell, coffee or the candle you forgot that you lit. And 1 thing that you can taste, maybe brush your teeth first. So I want you to do this in your car or in the bathroom or at Target when you realize you spent $80 on things you didn't need. Wherever your brain tries to run away from you. So the next one is mindful mornings. I call it the anti-phone grab. Before grabbing your phone and immediately absorbing everyone else's problems, drama, highlight reels, sit up and take 3 deep breaths. Whisper, I get to begin again. And say it again. I get to begin again. Because honestly, starting your day with other people's opinions and notifications is like eating dessert for breakfast. It sounds fun until you crash. I recommend waiting like 30 minutes until you get your phone. The next one is called mindful eating, which is a revolutionary concept. Try this once today. Eat 1 thing, even just 1 piece of chocolate with no distractions, no phone, no TV, no scrolling while you're mindlessly consuming. What? I don't do that. Just notice the flavor and the texture, the way your body responds. This reconnects you to trust. Trust that you can enjoy food without guilt. Trust that your body knows what it needs. Number 4 is the stoplight meditation. So every red light is now your meditation bell. Instead of road rage or impatience, take 3 deep breaths. Notice your shoulders or your jaw. Smile at the person in the car next to you. He's probably also wondering when adulting got so complicated. Number 5, gentle reminders. Set up phone alerts or put stickies around your house with something like, breathe, beloved. You are safe now. You're not too late. You're on the way. Or you're exactly where you need to be. Number 6, the bathroom mindfulness moment. Real talk. Sometimes the bathroom is the only place we get privacy. Use it. Just take 3 deep breaths. Check in with yourself. How am I doing right now? Not how you should be doing, but how are you doing? Number 7 is mindful complaining. Hey, if you're going to complain, and let's be honest, sometimes you need to, do it mindfully. Feel the frustration in your body. Where does it live? Is it in your chest, your stomach, your jaw? Notice instead of just venting it all over everyone. I'm telling you, it might just be a whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. Okay, yeah. So yeah, because mindfulness can give you a whole new world. So here's the big, gentle truth I want you to hold today. Mindfulness isn't about being zen or calm all the time. It's not about floating through life like some enlightened being who never gets annoyed by slow internet or people who don't use turn signals. It's about making space in the middle of chaos, in your own awareness. It's about noticing instead of numbing, breathing instead of reacting, being present instead of perfect. So here's your mind-body challenge for this week. Pick one of those 7 tools I just shared and commit to it for 7 days. Just one. I don't need you to become a meditation master overnight. I need you to show up for yourself in one small way every day. Here's something I'd love for you to do for me today. Comment below or send me an email through the show notes. That's where you'll find the email. And tell me which tool you picked and how it went. I read every single message, and I might just share your story on an upcoming episode maybe, because your wins matter and other women need to hear this stuff actually works for real people. And you're thinking, Carrie, this is lovely, but I also need more than one podcast to unlearn 20 years of stress and anxiety. I got you. If you head over to my website at healthymindandbody.ca, you can grab free resources that help you tackle anxiety. I have an ebook on mindfulness practices, or if you're ready to dive deeper, you can contact me about one-on-one coaching or counseling. Sometimes you need someone to walk with you, and that's exactly what I'm here for. Okay, I'm super excited. Next week, we're talking about the power of language, how the words we speak and even think about can literally rewire our brains for peace or panic. And trust me, you're going to want to hear what I've learned about the phrase, I'm fine, and why it might be sabotaging your mental health. You don't want to miss it. So until then, remember, you don't have to escape your life to feel peace. You just have to return to the moment you're already in. And if all else fails, at least you're not the person who tries to push a door that clearly says pull. Push, pull, pull, push. We've all been there. Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby. Remember, you are not behind, you are not broken, you are becoming. Thank you for listening to the Mind Body Podcast with me, Gary Smith. Please follow or like or share with someone you care about, someone you think might benefit from this podcast today. I am so grateful that you decided to spend time with me, and I hope you tune in next week. Until then, be a little kinder to yourself today